Hi, Pankaj Sharma. Going to share a topic related to business management. And in today's topic, we will discuss about the basic fundamental of business management. So let's start with business management as we consider as an optimum utilization of resources like physical, financial, and human resource to achieve customer satisfaction and profit maximization through coordination and control. We do business management. To understand the production and operation management, let's take in a very simple definition that planning, designing, and implementing the transformation system for converting the input into the output in the form of goods and services for an organization. Input output process model that is being shown as in a say your diagram form, you can see that it's share a random fluctuation transformation process which has input and output which comes with goods and services, and input comes with land, labor, raw material, money, technology, and they have an interaction in the form of feedback. Then we understand what exactly management education system means. There we have our inputs like faculty members, then we have students, admin staff, land, labor, library, classroom, furniture, equipments, funds, management body, training and placement cell. So all these parts comes together to form a unified management education system where we input all these things, and then we come with the feedback in form of examination results, placement interviews. Then we have an inspection by government bodies and admission status. These all are our feedback system. Sometimes we have a random fluctuations or disturbance which is between faculty and students. We have absenteeism, natural calamities, faculty turnover, bunks of students, changes in government policies, strikes by student and maybe by faculty members, and conflict among students. They are some of the changes which can cause fluctuations. Management education system has an input and transformation process then output. We have jotted down, for example, input in terms faculty, staff, admin, labor, land, classroom, etc. With transformation is faculty provides lectures, seminar, workshop, presentation, extracurricular activities, and PDP and industrial visits, etc. Whereas the output comes in the form of potential future manager, reputation, satisfaction, faculty, and increased admissions. So, in totality, we can say the operation management as a competitive weapon, source of USP, unique selling proposition, order winning and qualifying dimensions. The customer considered many factors when they buy a product such as price, quality, utility, availability, brand name, promptness of delivery, etc. etc. Customer compare now well a product performance on these dimensions in comparison to competing products. It is difficult for a company to be superior to its competition in every dimension, like lowest price, highest price, most innovative, etc. So successful companies try to excel in one or two of these dimensions, known as an order winning dimension, and performance reasonably well in other dimension, known as qualified dimensions. The most common order winning dimensions are price, quality, including service, delivery, speed, reliability, flexibility, product variety, and customization and innovation. The uniqueness of the product and speed of product development, that is also a part. We have a different dimensions for operating management. Operation management provides order, and we have a winning dimension. Some of the examples may be product process expertise. A company can has special expertise in making certain product like Colgate Mobile, Google, Sony, etc. Quick delivery, a company can have a production process and capacity that allows it to produce a product and satisfy a customer requirement quickly. Domino's, Safe Express, etc. Short product cycle, research has shown that the first company to enter the market gains significant market share advantage over subsequent competition. Hewlett Packard has dominated the laser printer industry because of it was the first in the market and has continued to bring out new product quickly before its competitor. Production facility. Some companies specialize in having highly flexible and rapidly responsive operations. For example, Dell Computer, etc. Dilip Chabaria was also a good example you can consider. Dell Computer established itself by using a build-to-order production system that promised delivery of customized, personalized computer within 5 days of order. Low-cost product, a company with an especially efficient production system or access to low-cost resource may be able to make standard product at lower cost and than its competitor. For example, Nirma, Airline, Air Deccan, Telecom, in case you can say Reliance Geo. Convenience and location. The another benefit, the faculty facility location can also provide a substantial competitive advantage, and the convenience factor can also be the order winning dimension for a particular service. We have a new product development NPD. External environment is dynamic in nature. There are various components of external environment: political, social, economical, technological, ecological, etc. There are continuous changes in these and component which make certain product out of dated and created the need for new product development. There are certain stages for developing new products which are stages of NPD, idea generation. Everything start with an idea. It has to be analyzed whether a particular idea has the potential to attract the prospective customer and satisfy their requirement. Identification and evaluation of market. Many product idea that has the potential to satisfy the customer needs never become product because the market for the product was too small or too difficult to identify. Usually, market survey are conducted at this stage to develop information about the characteristics of prospective customer like background, lifestyle, purchasing power, etc. We have a detailed product design and prototype. If a market for the product is believed to be exist, when the next step is to develop a detailed product design. The desired functional feature of the product must be specified clearly and a plan has to develop for determining the transformation process. So the desired functional features can be generated in the product. The initial production design is evaluated with respect to various criteria such as achievement of functional customer requirement, expected quality, reliability of the product, and cost of the product, impact on production of other product of the company, etc. After this review, the product design and the planned production process are almost always modified. A method generally used for the modification is known as a prototype. Prototype is a physical model or a graphical representation or computer simulation of the product. This product is analyzed by designer, engineer, marketers, as well as purchasing professional of the product of increasing quality or decreasing cost or both. Now we have a ramp up production. Once a working design is available, the product can be produced in small quantities. Here, the product can be provided to the small group of the test consumer, and on the basis of the feedback from test market, a decision is made either to terminate the product or ramp up the rate of production. Product modification and redesign. Product and process redesign is an ongoing activity after the product has been in the market for a while. Feedback from customer, changes in technology or competing products motivate changes in product process design. We have a product process structure as well. There are factors which we consider for selection of production process structures, which include the selection of production process structures determined by many factors. Some of the most important factors are as follow: the expected volume and demand pattern for the product, number of different product to be made, and the type of processing each requires. Customer order of which define whether the product is made to stock. The characteristics are set by the producer, and the producer is normally made in advance of customer order or made or order. The product is made on receiving customer order and its characteristics may be specified by the customer. The physical characteristics of the product and the specific technologies required to produce the product. For example, making steel require working with large volume of metal that must be produced at high temperatures. Product process structure, which means flow process, job process, project process, continuous flow process, discrete flow process, batch flow process, etc. etc. We have a flow process, which means all the product is to be made by a production system required some type of processing in the same sequence. Then it is most efficient to structure the process according to the flow of the product. A production process with this type of structure is called a flow process. In a flow process, the overall production is divided into different tasks that are assigned to be performed at distinct workstation, combination of man, material, machine, etc. In flow process, the overall production is divided into different tasks that are assigned to be performed at distinct workstation. है ना? But we can also see that there are two fundamental differences among them, which include degree of interconnectedness of the workstation, the number of the unit of the product process, and transferred between workstation at the time. Here you can say that raw material comes at the workstation 1, 2, 3, and then turns into a finished product. Continuous flow process are primarily used in process materials such as paper, chemical, uh, petroleum, etc., etc. These products are designed to produce large volume of a small variety, uniform products, and these products have highly interconnected structure where the material continuously moves through the system and transformation of the product occurs continuously. This discrete flow process means they are similar to continuous flow process as workstation are tightly connected and they are organized around a sequence of activities required to produce the particular products such as computer, automobile, cafeterias, and pulse polio, etc. Here the flow of the product is not necessarily continuous as the product themselves are physically discrete. So the units of the product are processed and transferred between workstation at a time. Batch flow process, a book manufacturers may produce hundreds of different types in a year, each with a different production volume. So in this case, it will be not that difficult to or efficient. It will not be efficient to have a system with tightly connected workstation that produce and that process transfer one book at a time. It will be more efficient to have a process, a large batch of one title at one stage of the process, and then send the entire batch to the next stage of the process. The process that are organized and operated in this manner are called batch flow process or disconnected flow process. There we have a few advantages like job machine specialization, quality control, easy scheduling and coordination. Disadvantages we have that is flexible to change, highly cost, there are the few advantage and can lead to boredom and monotony. Well students, this is all from my side. Hope this may help you to gain some insight about the subject. Thank you.